Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as the Martian Geek. In the last episode, we got attacked by all sorts of things. A gigantic eel, a whole bunch of spiders, and a skeletal version of Bowser. And in that last case, we found out that, in fact, this is not the final stage of World 8. Our princess is in another castle. And we actually still have half a world to go. And things are heating up a bit, quite literally, because this is the volcanic area of World 8. It's a bit more similar to the final world in the other new Super Mario Bros. Games. Let's start things off with our first lava or volcanic-themed level, 8-5. And yeah, I'm mini still, but that'll be fixable soon enough. There's absolutely nothing in this level that would warrant having a mini mushroom, so regular mushroom go. This level introduces a couple sort of new things. I mean, these platforms, we did see one of these before in, I believe, one of the World 6 Bowser Jr. battles. They tilt back and forth, and they'll tilt farther you are out to the edge. And you'd think they would tilt less when you're standing on them while mini, but that is not the case, for whatever reason. And speaking of tilting platforms, these things, as far as I know, they are only in this stage, and also as far as I know, they will just keep tilting until they plummet into the lava. And yes, that platform down there, as you can see, tilts, so get the star coin and then get the heck out of there. Also, this question mark block is a troll, because that 1-up seems to always go to the left and into the lava. Every single time, I swear. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but I don't think I've ever actually successfully gotten that, at least not in my outtakes. There's a second coin down there, and we need a Koopa shell for it. We have a few chances at it, 3 Koopas there. This platform would be a perfect place for a midway point, wouldn't it? But no, this level actually does not have one. We must make do without. We have to do the whole thing in one go, star coins and all. It's a shame, but it's doable. As long as I don't run into Koopas like that. Also, careful, third star coin right there, and you have to know that one's coming. You only really get one chance at it. You can see the platform fall off there. Also, before we exit this level, because it's a little too short if you ask me, can I just say I actually really like this one. I like the theme, the environment, I like the background. Look at that background, that's a cool looking background. And I really like the music. The music in this level shows up in 2 other levels, which you can imagine are coming up shortly. And it's one of the few themes that never got remixed in the future games. I'm not sure if that makes me like it less or more. There's a extent, it's probably one of my favorite music tracks in the entire new Super Mario Bros. Series, actually. Though admittedly that's not saying much, these games are not exactly known for their stellar soundtracks. But yeah, that level was kinda over too fast. I quite like 8-5. 8-6, well, we'll get to that. You might have an idea what this one's about from the overworld map. Yes, it's Return of the Rising Lava! Not content enough with having it in 4 Tower, they put it in this stage too. And pardon me while I hyperventilate, while I get a flashback from 6K and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Dear Lord, that was one of the worst Rising Lava levels ever. That was enough of a nightmare to give anyone PTSD. This level, though, as you can see, I already hit the midway point. This one doesn't take that long to complete. And remember my comments about the World 4 Tower not actually being all that difficult for a Rising Lava level? Same applies to this one, actually. I would say that 8-6 is a little bit harder than 4 Tower, but not a whole lot. And it can be certainly a decent challenge your first few times, but once you know what to expect, once you know what you're doing, once you make sure that you don't have a spiny land on your head like I have, this level really isn't that bad, I think. Of course, I think I may have just screwed myself. Okay, that was close. And we can make it out from here as we get shot through the top of the volcano. And don't worry, the lava won't keep going. Interestingly, there's actually a spin lift over here that is presumably for getting the top of the goal post. Yep. be interesting if they had the lava shoot out the top like that, a la Flame Stag, but no, they didn't. Yeah, that stage, like I said, it can be hard if you're not used to it, but it's just over so quickly and not really that hard to get the hang of. 8-7. 8-7 is kind of interesting. It doesn't use the level music. Now they're even putting the Super Mario Brothers underground music in levels that aren't underground! This is more of a mountain-themed level. It does have the volcano background, though. I told you we'd see that background again. And it looks pretty cool, too, I have to say. Whoa. That was a sign that there are Sledge Brothers around. I think this level actually has every kind of brother except the regular Hammer Brothers. There's the Sledge Bro. And what's the best way to get in here safely? Like that. Didn't think I could get enough momentum. Yeah, don't worry. Mountain levels aren't specific to World 6. Of course, if you didn't like the mountain levels anyway. I think this is the only non-World 6 mountain level, though. So... well, actually, I know it is, because we're basically at the end of the game. Well, power up anyway. I can't remember if this one has any bonus rooms, so... Fire Brothers. Actually... ow. Dying because of Fire Brothers. Actually, I think this might be the only stage those guys show up in. I'll pass on that star. I don't really need it. Wall jumping and lots of Koopas. And moving platforms. This actually is kind of a fun one. Oh yeah, now Boomerang Brothers on moving platforms. Pay close attention to where the boomerangs are. And more Sledge Brothers. Or one of them. Uh-oh, did I just screw myself out of that star coin? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to die. Sadly. At least this one does have a midway point, so... not too much progress to make up. I can avoid getting fireballed this time. There we go. Actually not sure if there's anything special you're supposed to do with that star. I wonder how many of those Koopas in a row I could jump on. How many I could jump on in a row, I mean. Is that boomerang gonna come back? Yes, it is. This time I'm gonna get the star coin first. Also, I bet I can make this guy smash all the way through. Come on, butt stomp again. Come on, okay, fine. Have it your way. I wanted to see him smash right through the ground and plummet into the abyss, but I guess I can't. And good thing I got hit at that time instead of... wait, that's the end of the level already? This one's shorter than I remember it being. Koopa Jump for top of flagpole. Oh hey, and another free bonus. Actually, is that the first one I got in World 8 or not? No, I forgot, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, yeah, there's already a Mushroom House there. Only 3 stages left and only 1 episode, or at least 1 episode that isn't a bonus one. I'm still thinking of covering a few things extra. But yeah, I think we'll call it quits here. In the next episode, 8-8. And also the last tower and castle of the game. Last normal stage, last tower, and last castle. And last boss, naturally. So I will see you then.